Hi everybody, Josiah here, also known as Chilling Silence. So I have a bunch of things that are currently at home and open on the computer screen, ready to go, ready to film for today's DigiByte update. And I'm late for work, so I'm in the car. What can you do? Look, one of the things though, so basically I'm a bit late for work today because earlier on, first thing this morning, I was on another call talking about DigiByte and about ways that it can be utilized by a particular company, and specifically by the masses. I mean, that's obviously, that's the goal, right? Is we want DigiByte to be able to be used easily, fast, hopefully not for very much of a cost like fees. We want it to basically be used by the masses. That's kind of the goal. We're at the moment, we're probably not even in the 1% of people in the world who are in crypto. So if you look at the addresses, right, for example, for Bitcoin, the number of addresses that have ever been used and generated, there is, I think it's something like only 0.5% of the population of the world have ever actually used Bitcoin. I myself contribute probably a good dozen or so addresses to that count, so I mean, it's possibly even less than that. The target needs to be the 99%, right? So this is why with the Android and iOS apps that we have, we made sure to translate them. We wanted them to be able to be accessible by people in, I think it's 52, 54 different languages or something. We cover the better part of the world, basically. We want it to be easy for them to use it in their own native language. We want to remove those barriers that would stop people from doing it. Anyway, so this call that I was on earlier this morning was good. We were talking about ways that we can ease the masses into things. What's the easiest way for people to be able to use DigiByte on a daily basis? What do they get out of it? Why would they want to hold it now? I mean, obviously people want to buy things and speculate on cryptocurrency because they want to get rich, right? That's why a lot of people get involved super early. That's why we see these big pump and dumps. That's why we see people buying into these pipe dreams of an ICO white paper and nothing ever coming from it. But that's, I mean, look, let's be honest, that's okay. If some people want to use this as an avenue to get rich, great. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But is that what the 99% of people are going to care about? Probably not, or otherwise they would already have bought in, right? So what the 99% actually are interested in, and the way that we are going to change the world, the way that we are going to progress ourselves as humans, is by using this blockchain technology in our daily lives. Ways that it can improve, like, look, it might even be in subtle ways that we don't specifically know this is DigiByte. Maybe there's a little powered by DigiByte logo in the corner somewhere, but people don't even specifically know that the app that they're using that validates and verifies their documents, for example, the authenticity or their login, is specifically DigiByte. Who knows? I'm not a mind reader, and I don't have very good luck when it comes to crystal balls or anything, so. Look, but this is one of the things, though, that really challenged me, was why would somebody want to have any cryptocurrency today? What are they going to get out of it? Why would they want to do it? If I go to my mom tonight and I go see her and I pay her a visit, let's say she's got some DigiByte. Why would she have it? What would she get out of it? What benefit would she be able to receive from it, aside from speculation on price? So this is one of the things where DigiAssets, I feel, is going to come into play, and I think it's going to be really big for us. A lot of people use coffee cards, for example. Now, this is a really, really simple use case, but bear with me because it is a really powerful one. Everybody's got your McDonald's vouchers or your Starbucks vouchers. Now, imagine having them all inside of the one application and knowing that they can't be forged or duplicated or anything along those lines. The companies themselves are incentivized because you can't just make a stamp up and start stamping on the pieces of paper and things, right? So they're incentivized. It's easier for you because now, look, you've got one app instead of a dozen apps, and a whole bunch of other things like this. So Look, there's a bunch of different ways that DigiAssets could be used, and I'm also a big fan of the idea of collectibles. I think this is potentially going to be quite powerful. It's going to require us to get in touch with companies, though, and so this is where you, watching this, can potentially help out. Do you know of a company that could benefit from a DigiAsset? What ways could they use a DigiAsset? What benefit would it bring them? What benefit would it bring their users? Now you're starting to think about practical use cases for this, ways that we can use and benefit from DigiAssets and from DigiByte. Because DigiByte is what powers DigiAssets. So these are reasons why my mom, for example, might want to subsequently buy some DigiByte. Maybe she's out at Starbucks, and instead of them, like, let's say instead of using a normal coffee card where they stamp it or they scribble a signature on it, instead now maybe they give it to her in her DigiByte app, and maybe Starbucks goes and they buy a few million DigiByte and they send one DigiByte to every single card holder. I mean, that's possible. Will it happen? I don't know. I don't have any contacts at Starbucks, unfortunately. But I hope you're with me on this kind of a thought process here of thinking about ways that we can get people to use it and to want to use it in their everyday life. Anyway, so this is just a real quick update from me. Unfortunately, I've had to do it on the car on the way to the office today. But get thinking. Look, if you've got some great ideas, put them in the comment section below. I would love to hear them. Let's start brainstorming together. Let's start bouncing ideas off of each other. And let's start giving people a really good reason to want to hold and to want to use DigiByte. If you do have any questions, sing out in the comment section below. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a like, give it a subscribe. I would really appreciate that. If you want to, you can also tweet me. I'm at DGB_chilling, or otherwise, I'll talk to you in the next video. See you tomorrow. Cheers.